Good morning. This is Akashvani Kohima. The morning news are read by Jonas Yandan. Prime Minister Narendra Modi spoke to Russian President Vladimir Putin over telephone yesterday. Both leaders reviewed progress in bilateral cooperation and exchanged views on regional and global issues of mutual interest. President Putin informed Prime Minister Modi about recent developments in Russia. While discussing the situation in Ukraine, Modi reiterated his call for dialogue and diplomacy. Both leaders agreed to remain in touch and continue to make efforts to further strengthen the special and privileged strategic partnership between the two countries. The government has permitted all public sector banks and eligible private sector banks to implement and operationalise the Mahila Samman Savings Certificate 2023. Under the scheme, an account can be opened on or before the 31st of March 2025 for a tenure of 2 years. With this, the scheme will now be available for subscription in post offices and eligible scheduled banks. The deposit made under the scheme will bear interest at a rate of 7.5% per annum, which will be compounded quarterly. Union Health Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandaviya yesterday virtually reviewed the preparedness of states for prevention and control of Vector Borne diseases ahead of the monsoon season. Health Minister focused on optimum utilization of budget for investing in state health infrastructure and said that the disease burden has reduced effectively with proactive preparation, anticipating the health requirements and making adequate provisions for them ahead of time. Ministry of Health advised involvement of Ayushman Bharat Health and wellness centers for notification of case management, ensuring community engagement through social mobilization campaign. Nagaland Chief Minister Nipirio yesterday reviewed on the status of implementation of centrally sponsored schemes in the state at Kohima. Attended by ministers, advisors, MLAs and heads of departments, the meeting deliberated on procedural, implementation and monitoring issues of various schemes. Rio urged the departments to maintain transparency and accountability. A consultative cum interactive meeting of the BJP legislators with the ex-candidates of 14th NLA election 2023 was held at the official residence of Deputy Chief Minister and BLP leader Y. Button in Kohima yesterday. The meeting was called to uplift the spirit of the ex-candidates and to ensure unity within the party regardless of the election outcome. At the meeting, Button stressed on the importance of both the victorious candidates and those defeated candidates to work together for the party's progress in the state. All attendees were encouraged to share their unique experience from the recent election and to bring different perspectives to the table. Out of the 20 members, 4 of them could not attend the meeting owing to their official engagement. The centre has extended the term of Tushar Mehta as the Solicitor General of India for 3 more years. Mehta was appointed as Solicitor General in 2018 and got his first extension in 2020. According to an order issued by the Department of Personnel and Training, 6 additional Solicitors General for the Supreme Court were also reappointed for a period of 3 years. Indian Navy invited online applications for enrollment as Agnivir musician from unmarried male and unmarried female candidates. The candidates should be born between 1st November 2002 and 30th April 2006, fulfilling the eligibility conditions laid down by the Government of India. The last date for submission of online application is tomorrow. For eligibility criteria and other details, visit www.joinindiannavy.gov.in. And in football, India will face Lebanon in the semi-final of SAFF Championship at Sri Kandirava Stadium in Bengaluru today. While the Indian football team is trying its best to make back-to-back SAFF Cup wins, Lebanon is also working hard to make the first ever final in the history of the competition. Both teams have managed to remain undefeated in their campaign for the subcontinental glory. With that, we come to the end of the morning news. Have a nice day.